Hi, I'm Whitney Stevens.
And I'm Yo-Yo Blackfire.
And this is Unstable.
Did you hear that? I have like my
I heard your raspy sex voice.
My sexy voice, yeah. Apparently I'm feeling sexy today. I think this is my way of like not being too loud so that we can be like on the same level. Mm-hmm. This is gonna one day become my rootin' wig.
Rootin'?
My rootin' wig. I think we need to like take this up an octave and I need to talk a little. Okay. Yes, I think this might become, this is like my toss around hair. I really, I like to glue it down and just like,
oh yeah,
be a lady.
I also just am a lady.
I've noticed. I've noticed. Well, how are you, lady?
I'm doing good.
So we're just gonna lie.
Yeah, we're lying. Yeah.
Who the fuck are we lying for? Who? I thought we were done.
We're starting right out with lies.
Yeah.
Lies
why don't we just be honest?
All right. I'm doing shitty today.
Now that's the Whitney we know and love.
Like really shitty.
Why don't we talk about it?
I
Why?
woke up with like the worst anxiety. Like could not breathe. I've puked twice because of it today. There's no reason. There's zero reason. Just impending doom.
Maybe your body's just exhausted and needs like some TLC.
Maybe. Well, I know
Probably.
that's true. I absolutely know that's true. Is it gonna get it?
Honestly, I kind of feel the same way, and I thought that like after the pageant. I would like suddenly feel like I would like get a day and sleep and suddenly feel, and then afterwards I was like exhausted the next day and being kind of cranky. Yeah, life goes on, bitch.
You could,
and I was reminded about how my mentor told me nothing magical happens at 18. And it's like, just because you hit a checkpoint in life doesn't mean that you're done. It's just a checkpoint.
Right.
Like, you still got to keep fucking going.
What a great reminder. Thanks for that today. I really needed that. Just the impending doom is never gonna
It's
stop.
not impending doom.
Well, that's what it feels like to me.
That's
My
just what
mental
being
state.
alive feels like.
For me every
It's like
day.
impending doom.
Oh, God. So, yeah, anxiety really bad today. There's no reason.
Well, I think we should
reason
challenge
why.
ourselves to
To what?
to take it easy.
Oh, yeah. We've seen how taking it easy goes.
See season 1 of Unstable.
Yeah.
No, but I personally I picked up like a bag of joints because I had like a bunch of money credit at the dispensary by my house. Mm-hmm. And but I did say to several people that I'm gonna cut back after this. I need to like take some time and like work on my physical and health because like I've been doing so much for like my work and my environment and all those things, and if I'm not keeping up with the spiritual, mental, physical stuff, then like the rest of it will all crumble because I'm not like sustaining myself enough to continue to meet my checkpoints.
Yeah, 100%. I'm feeling that. I said to you earlier, I was like, well, I know that I just need to like take a little bit better mental and
Sorry, your eyes
physical
are up
care of myself.
God, is it cold in the studio
oh
today?
God, the knock.
No, you don't get to say that in this.
Oh, I can't say it unless I'm in my Z cup.
Yeah, I think that's only fair, don't you guys? Sound off in the comments below.
I was not gonna put those on today though because of anxiety, and then putting on.
Well, also
22 pounds.
I really like this outfit with this titty
This little
moment.
peekaboo titty moment.
I think you could peekaboo with the big ones too. We talked about it. I think we're gonna workshop it. But
yeah.
These are really cute. Thank you, Gio Johnson. We're continuing the trend alert of new fancy, pretty
I won't even
outfits.
lie. Like when I first saw them, like the pattern's very shocking to me because this is very like you
me
do this stuff, and I'm always just in like black straps.
I've had this fabric for a really long time, like since before the pandemic, and I wanted to do something together. I was gonna like do it half and half because they were the same exact pattern and like have an outfit like that and like do one glove this, one glove that. But then I still had them because I never did anything with it. And I was like, well, we might as well make outfits. It makes me think of Cosmo and Wanda. So when we were planning this season, I was like, well, maybe we'll use this for like talking about TV. You know what I mean? Because like I love the Fairly Odd Parents, but we'll get to that on another episode.
Yeah.
But I really like them. They turn out really sexy.
No, I put it on and
you
I was
guys
like,
can't
okay,
see.
this is very
You guys
cute.
can't see mine, but I am very sexy.
Because it's not allowed on most.
Seriously.
The bottom half is
I thought I was gonna
small.
like do drag and like wear my little butt bumper and a pair of tights and then a panty over it. And this outfit wouldn't let me.
Oh no!
This outfit wouldn't let me do drag.
She really
and
wanted
so
to be a real drag queen, and then the outfit decided no.
Well, it's not that I want to be a real drag queen. It's just that now that I'm a regional title holder.
Yeah, congratulations on that. Speaking of meeting goals, we talked briefly about the
checkpoints.
But yeah,
I don't want to.
She's a winner, baby.
I don't want to use it as an excuse, but it was a learning experience, and we're gonna talk about it in an upcoming episode. But I do think that being so focused on the pageant for the past several weeks had put the podcast a little bit on the back burner, which I wish hadn't, because I do think that consequentially, like, because I had to stay so focused on the pageant, by letting that slip, it like didn't, like I said, that emotional, spiritual, mental, like there's so much joy and pride that I take in this project. And like every week getting to be like, it's podcast day, oh, we have an episode, and like people listen, and like it's really fun, and like I'm excited now that I'm going to be branching out and expanding myself and my brand and my opportunities, that hopefully you guys, there's a few new listeners, and I look forward to getting to know you, and I look forward to embarrassing myself constantly.
Well, do we really have a choice in that? I don't think we have a choice in that.
I don't, but I did. I am our reigning Miss Gay Supernova US of A newcomer 2022.
It's a mouthful, but I always enjoy a mouthful.
Yeah, I'm actually wearing my ghoulery that I won from the pageant. My ghoulery from the pageant.
But now you won, and now all that happens, oh my god. You're fired.
I'm sorry. We're just
honestly,
we're keeping that in 100%. That's my fault, and we're going with it. We're going with it.
So you won the patch, but you know what that actually just means?
More work.
It just means we get to start all over again and do it all the way until August.
I'm really excited. August 1st through 4th in Dallas, Texas. I will be competing for Miss Gay US of A newcomer 2022, and I'm super, super excited, and I look forward to... Actually, we're branding it. I'm branding. I can't believe it took me this long in conversating it, but it is the year of the Super Yova. Hashtag Super Yova 2022.
Wow.
I will be putting out a limited edition t-shirt and sticker set to help me raise money for my national package.
That's awesome.
And I'm super excited. Thank you for being such a big support constantly. Thank you to everyone who helped me. But we'll talk about that in another episode. Today we are here. We're looking very sexy. Very, very. I'm not being funny. You know what? It's been a minute.
Sex videos. This is our chance to use it.
Today, we're talking about sex videos.
Yeah.
I love sex videos.
I've never watched one.
They're
good.
Oh, I love sex. You know what? I'm excited because I feel like we haven't been laughing.
It's so true.
Like, we've been stupid ethereal, and like that's really nice and fun.
This is our topic. Talk about it.
However, because it's my podcast.
Yeah. The last two have kind of been shit.
No, these two are total shit.
Yeah, true,
totally.
But that's been consistent.
It's consistently disappointing. But
a swift plummet upwards, if you will.
All right, so today we're talking about sex videos, and so I'm curious. For you, I have notes. I have notes in my crotch.
Your notes are in your crotch. I was like, what are you looking at? Did you have something pop out?
Honestly, in this outfit,
something.
And you know what? Let's just speaking of, I mean, I guess this doesn't count as sex videos, but like real quick, because you said that like people are obsessed with my tuck.
I'm not.
No, I don't love it. But like literally, remember when I hosted bingo and like people like kept saying that my ball was out, and like it was not out. I was just wearing my panties lower, or I was wearing my fishnets lower, like as a style choice.
Yeah.
Like, but literally obsessed with it. Literally, our boss like made comments about it at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah, like for what? Like what? Why are you thinking about my pussy? Ew. My puswacha. My juice watcha! My juice watcha!
You know, someone was just making a big deal out of it just to be an ass hat, and
because they're horny.
It wasn't the boss.
Because they're horny.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Anyways,
maybe
for the
speaking
record,
of horny, we've talked about our Freaky Friday this year, and like it's not that I'm not horny. Like I still jack off quite a lot, but I think that's just like routine and like part of like being a person.
Oh yeah,
but
I'm pretty sure when I jack off, it's for the endorphin release and not really because I'm horny.
Yeah, like before bed
that,
when you're gonna wake up and get up and do something. If you're like needing to
3
reset
minutes of like
downtime. Oh, I don't.
Oh no,
I don't have that. Actually, you know what? I think that I'm at a point in my life where I'm gonna start like practicing like edging and like sensation stuff. I think because like I just like apathetically just like I mean I enjoy myself.
Yeah.
I
catch myself like doing it because I'm like have time or I'm bored.
I do it a lot like
And
you know
then
like
I'm
you would like take a
why
nap.
am I doing this?
Like you have like a little downtime. You like need to reset before your next thing for the day or something.
I really think it's for my endorphin release because I think my brain produces
it's an unhealthy
enough,
relationship
like,
that we
this
have.
moment.
Like if part of growing up and like hitting puberty should be conversations about, but masturbation is so taboo.
Right.
It really is not. I mean like. And that's across the board. Let's not even get into like AFAB masturbation.
Right.
Like vaginal anything. Mm-hmm. But like I think that we need to be part of when we're growing up is like talking about the chemical aspect of like the orgasm, right? Because like you can enjoy sex. Like this is a big thing. I just saw a meme about it, and it's like that goal-oriented sex is not healthy, and that like is partially talking to like having an orgasm because not everyone can have one. Sometimes for mental, emotional, spiritual, physical, medicinal, like a lot of antidepressants. But that doesn't mean you're not having a good time. That doesn't mean that you're not a valid sexual partner.
Right.
Especially because the porn industry put such an emphasis
on the wrong syllable.
100%. They put the emphasis on the wrong. Maybe that's what we're gonna call this episode.
emphasis
on the wrong syllable, and we'll put the little marks on the letters so they know how to pronounce it, to pronounce it. But no, they really do. And you know what? I have a friend who is a very big OnlyFans. We have a friend, but it's my drag dad. That they always told me how men in particular, but everyone really is, but like. Men are so visual, like they want to see you come.
Right, or else, yeah.
That's why in porn, they use fake juices and all kinds of different things.
Injections.
They use all kinds of things, just so that there's visual representation of the pleasure that you're visually watching.
Yeah. Or like it feels like, oh, like I'm not good enough, or you're not getting off over
Yeah,
this.
I mean, I had someone recently be like, well, good luck getting me off. Like whatever. People usually can't get me off.
Also, that's a weird way to go into something.
Yeah.
Like, just say like it's okay if I don't I'm still
sometimes
enjoying
I don't
myself,
want to.
but being like,
sometimes I just
good
want
luck.
Sometimes I just want to please. Like I'm very much a pleaser, especially like I'm a top, but I'm a very generous cunnilingus bottom.
Right.
Is that me again?
Yeah, you're really just fired.
I'm really fucking on one tonight. But so, what is your relationship with porn?
A lot of it.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Since my phone keeps going off. Wait, this is a fun one. Let me do this. Let's do this. Since my phone keeps going off, let's call me out.
Okay.
Let me turn my sound off because the clicking always pisses me off. Would you say that at most given times, there is a tab open on your phone of porn?
I mean, I mostly use Twitter.
Chrome. Okay, I use Twitter too. Twitter's
Twitter.
Great. I don't use Twitter in terms of posting enough a lot. The past couple days
I do. I post.
Good for you. Yeah. I have not been, and actually, we're really skipping around a lot, but
it's okay. It's fine.
We're
doing a stream of conscious thing.
Well, whatever. But like, this episode. Hi, hello, you guys. My OnlyFans is officially live.
Yeah, we just kind of went into it. We didn't even tell them really well.
Well, we have some questions, but since my phone keeps going off, I have Google Chrome.
Okay.
And if you go to my incognito tab, it's a bunch of porn.
Okay. What kind of porn?
So that's a fun question.
I'm kind of scared to look over there.
I typically watch gay porn. I'm attracted to everyone, and I think I've once said this to you, but when I watch porn, like AFAB porn,
God, yeah, I think
it's like so hot for me that like I will come so fast.
Oh my
Like, my
for
cummies,
you.
my cummies are just gonna quit.
I hate that you were gonna. I knew you were gonna do it. I hate it.
No, but so I watch gay porn, and like my relationship. So like my relationship with porn, 100% a bunch of porn. My relationship with porn when I was like in middle school or so, maybe even younger, I started watching porn on the internet on my iPod or something.
I love that you got to watch porn because I literally had to wait. Like, when I finally could get on the internet to see porn, I would like click. It would be like a site with just descriptions, like links, and then just describe it. And you'd click it, and then you'd have to do this.
It would load.
I was like, well, there's the top of the guy's head. Well, there's his face. I'm not really into this guy's looks, but maybe it'll get better.
Well, I remember having to do
And
that
I'm
when
like, I don't
Daniel.
think I'm going to be into this, but I'm
Remember when
now.
Daniel Radcliffe's nudes leaked because he was in that play Equus, so he was like naked with the horse.
Yeah.
That I feel like that was like I remember that photo having to load, but that's all I've got.
Yeah, no, I'd be like up there for hours just trying to find.
Did you ever?
Actually
Did you ever do like magazines?
I don't think I ever did. I would be too scared.
I've
to,
been
have
in
that
store,
in my possession,
but like was
we
that like a
talked
thing
about,
when you were a
like,
kid?
I mean, I don't even know.
I feel like TV shows always like romanticize this idea that like your parents have a stash of porn somewhere.
Yeah,
or
I know
something.
my parents didn't.
Oh, well, I was my parents didn't. No. I was really Jewish.
But like, we talked about this a little bit, like you're at the mall and you sneak off to the underwear section so you can catch.
I'm not at the mall, at the Target.
Yeah.
At the Target by PV Mall.
Men in their underwear on the
and
cover.
you would go a little yeah.
And you couldn't really get in trouble because you were in the men's
I could have gotten in
department.
trouble because I was maybe touching myself a little bit.
Probably. I could
No,
see
I'm
that.
not saying probably.
Okay, all right.
I'm being vulnerable on the pod.
That's being vulnerable.
Which really we're back to.
Okay.
I've always been me.
Yeah.
I've always been me.
So you're just like
so my relationship with porn when I was like starting to jack off and stuff, I would like look at porn and I would watch like I would watch straight porn and then I'd see like group stuff and then I was like, so what is being bisexual? Mm-hmm. Like, does that just mean that I can appreciate both bodies? Because like I'm totally into that.
Right.
And that's what like got my fluid journey going, was watching porn and realizing
fluid journey. I hate this. This is terrible for me.
I wish I could fart right now.
I hate this.
Okay, so watching porn and that graduated into a lot of gay porn. But like, when did you start watching porn? Like, what's your experience with that?
I mean, God, when did the internet come out? Al Gore, would you invent the internet? No, I was probably like, I'm gonna say like junior high. I probably like 7th grade.
When you were in 7th grade, the world was still in black and white, right?
Your world was.
I wasn't
you weren't
even.
alive.
Wait, when is 7th grade? When were you in 7th grade?
I was probably, what, 14?
Like 13, 14?
Yeah.
And
we're 12 years apart.
So like
you were,
99?
Like, maybe a fetus or...
I was like just born.
Yeah.
I was just...
It was probably like 99, 2000. Yeah, I would say.
That sounds about right.
When I was like sneaking
So
off
what kind
to
of
the family office.
Oh,
to
you
watch
remember
porn.
having to watch it on the family computer?
You had to. There was no other way. I had to go into the office and be like, and then like be ready to like
be caught,
burn the computer. So walked in the room. Like I had a torch ready. So just imagine you're like in the family office, like, and it usually like. A lot of times was like the laundry room or something where the computer was.
It was like the den or something.
Yeah.
It was the den.
Like,
it was my parents' bedroom.
Walk in at any time.
It was in the back corner of my parents' bedroom.
You're just like at the ready to like throw the computer out the window.
But like what kind of porn? First of all, first and foreskin. You could not have thrown the computer that you were watching porn because there was
took up an entire room.
The monitor was bigger than these soft boxes.
The monitor weighed 100
and
pounds.
then there was the CPU, was it called?
The tower,
CPU, the big thing, and then all the cord.
Yeah, because There was a wire for everything.
And you always thought you were doing it smart, but it was also convenient. They were like going around the desk and under things and up your ass.
Yeah, there was no wireless, so like there was also a cord.
And there was a
to the
mouse,
internet.
and there was a cord to the internet.
Yeah,
and
the
there
mouse,
was a
you would have to
keypad
take
had a
apart and
cord.
blow in to get it and get the dust bunnies out of it because it wasn't a laser; it was an actual roller ball.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why mouse pads were a thing.
Yeah.
Wow, history.
History lesson.
The history of porn.
But yeah, did you ever get?
Well, what kind of porn?
Oh god.
Dick, did you always watch gay porn?
Oh yeah, 100%.
So what kind of porn do you? Okay, I want to know this. What kind of porn do you watch, and how has it evolved since you started watching porn?
Oh,
or has it always been the same?
Oh,
Or does it
no.
change a lot?
Yes.
I feel like I watch porn, and it's like I like kind of like cheesy stuff. Like I like that stupid
I know,
stuff.
I hate that.
I
you
love that like
that.
men.com shit. And also I love like the sketchy sex frat boy bullshit. That's very hot to me.
I hate all that.
It's
stuff.
very hot. It's very sexy.
We talked about this, but I am 100%.
Because I want to be in an environment.
See, I have to.
I want that experience.
Only do amateur.
But I like whatever, we'll talk about it later.
It has to be amateur porn. If I feel like it's like planned out and there's like, yeah, I'm here to deliver this pizza. Like that shit pisses me off. I want to like just be like, I think guess a little voyeuristic.
So I think that's interesting because like now that you say it like that, like I think that it, like it comes to like what kind of like sexual experiences we've always like wanted or fantasized about, because like that's why we watch porn, right? Is to get that fantasy experience.
Right.
So like it's interesting that your like fantasy experience is more like voyeuristic, and mine is very like experiential.
Okay. Yeah. I guess I just want to like be able to relate to the situation, like imagine myself there, or maybe like I've been there already. I don't know. I just
Okay. So what like if you like what when you pull up the porn site? I just like Google gay porn. I click on one of the top couple sites. I go to the categories. I open a tab for each category that I may be interested in. I go to each category tab. I open up a few videos that interest me on the first page.
You open up a few at a time.
Oh yeah, because if I'm watching porn, that's the other thing is like I think also because I want to like watch porn.
Okay,
like
see.
Sometimes it's like a part of that. It's like a part of the experience. Like I want to watch it. I want to get really aroused, and then I want to have to jerk off.
Okay, yeah.
And I don't like to take forever a lot of the time, but like, and sometimes it's just a one video. Also, I don't always watch porn when I jack off. Do you like always? Some people need porn to jack off.
I don't. Yeah, I don't think I ever just like. No, I don't always need it. I have like a few experiences in my life that I can jack off to, like thinking back on it. But
See, I just get
of the time it's porn. Yeah.
See, I just get like riled. So like, do you consciously decide, or you're like feeling something and you like pull something up? Because like I will like get aroused by something like in a moment, or like something.
Like maybe I watch way too much porn, to be honest.
I think that's a normal thing, honestly. I don't think that's super uncommon. I think that that's a real thing. But like, I mean, pornography is literally, and first of all, an addiction.
Oh, 100%.
And it's an epidemic in our pandemic. On the Atlantic. I don't know. I ran out of X. But like I will just like I can like I mean. I'm the type that would just like get it on wherever, whenever.
I know.
So like, I don't know, like something about watching porn, like it's like a part of that fantasy experience. Like that's maybe why I like those stupid scenarios. Because it's like.
Because they couldn't exist.
Because I never got to experience them.
Okay, that makes sense, I guess.
Okay, so when you're looking up porn, like what do you do? What do you do?
Well, I have my Twitter is pretty like narrowed down, like spot on.
So are you pretty strictly Twitter for that, or like do you look up porn?
I used to like go to like this vid was my thing for a while, but I just found like Twitter,
were you ever a Tumblr person?
No, I wasn't.
You're not young enough for that.
Yeah, I don't get how it works probably. I'm probably too old for Twitter too until I found out that I could like make it niche catered to my pornographic desires, and now I'm like, shit, I don't even have to like hunt stuff down. It's
she was like, I can be a brat on an app on my phone.
Yeah.
What?
I get to watch all the amateur porn that's catered to me.
So what kind of stuff do you watch? Like BBC, ramming white boys, tight holes, throwing it back.
I'm not stopping you. All this has been accurate.
I just want to know what else. I want to know if there's more to it, or are you pretty simple gal?
We've talked, like, I have a couple of fetishes too that I won't disclose.
Well, we've talked about some.
Personal, but
you like smelling. You like smells.
Oh, yeah,
You're
yeah,
very
yeah.
aromatic whore.
Yeah.
You
I
love
have
to
a
smell
thing for
underwear.
Natural, like,
You love to
jock
smell
man
underwear.
smell. Yeah,
I'll be
that's the
honest.
thing.
This wasn't on purpose, so I feel kind of embarrassed saying this.
Okay.
But like, I had someone's shirt in my car last night, and when I got back in the car, I could smell them.
Uh-huh.
I kind of liked it.
Yeah. I kind of like that too. Yeah,
He
no.
smells good.
You know that I have always been like, the underwear thing has always been a thing. Actually, no, natural smell is like.
You like being. I don't know if it's that you like being worshipped, but like you do. But like but more so like you like your feet being worshipped.
Well, yeah.
No, I totally love that. Foot massages are amazing.
Having your toes in somebody's mouth is really great too. I don't care. It feels really good.
Even if they're not I could just be like rubbing and doing stuff to your feet while we're chilling. Like
yeah. I mean, I've recently like been with somebody that has a full-on foot fetish, and like I find myself developing one because they enjoy it so much. So it kind of like gets me to enjoy
well, we
it.
talked about that on the pod once, and anything. It's something about like how you get off giving people what they want or something like that. We talked about.
I like fulfilling people's fetishes.
I'm gonna find
and
a clip. I'm gonna
fantasies.
find the clip so we can post the side by side of the conversation.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I do really enjoy like giving people fetishes and fantasies that they maybe have been uncomfortable talking about with other people.
Yeah, that
or,
emotional, like spiritual, that fulfilling of something.
Like giving that
you
amount
want.
of trust to somebody, like something that
Yeah,
you're
that's
kind
what
of
gets you off.
about. Yeah,
for sure.
For sure.
Okay, I mean, yeah, I definitely check Twitter first, because Twitter is pretty reliable. But also, like my Twitter algorithm, like. I feel like it repeats the same stuff over and over again.
Oh, really?
Maybe I don't follow enough people.
That could be it.
Because I'm not active enough.
So
but
yeah,
I'm going to fix that now that I have
If
OnlyFans.
somebody like retweets something and then I'm into, then I'm like, okay, then I go and follow that person, and then it kind of just like builds from there.
I mean, I guess that makes sense. Why are you spending a lot of time investing in this? I just don't know where you find this time, because like I just don't have the time. Like the closest thing was like when I was in my little emotional turmoil moment recently, but even that was like, I feel like that was a couple months ago, you guys, wasn't it? It feels like forever. Yeah, it was forever ago.
Was that long? Yeah, probably.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like already the beginning, middle of March now, right? It's beginning of March right now.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, I know.
But, like, I have not been... Like, my number this year is, like, what, 4? And yours is...
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go on.
27?
You've been keeping track. Go on.
No, we've been keeping track.
No, every time
I'll give myself 5.
Every time I say a number, you add 4 to it.
No. Every time you say several numbers from one night, I say, well, maybe we should throw an extra on just to be safe.
To be safe? Safe from what? Being inaccurate?
Yeah. So you understand why we're doing it. That's why we do it. Well, you're busy.
But you're also counting, like...
No, if anyone... No, I have not... That's the amount... 5, and that's adding one extra one. That's... 5 includes the emotional one that I've been doing. Okay?
No, but like, I just want to make it clear that what the number that I'm
it's
about
not penetrative sex.
Yes.
But it's making out, hooking up of any sort, sucking dick and cock.
Yes.
Throwing it back and telling him to put it in deeper.
Okay.
Eating ass, having your feet worshipped.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 25. We'll go with 25.
Fine.
25.
Fine.
I feel like that's fair. I think.
No, does that include the one the other night? No.
The one the other night? Who was that?
The one that you didn't recognize in the parking lot after the comedy show, even though you dated him for a while?
Yeah. No, that one's.
I don't think it counts.
Okay, 26.
Let's go with 26.
Okay,
just for a good measure. Okay?
All right.
Fine. So we agree.
Agreeing on 26.
Okay, so obviously, like with Twitter and like OnlyFans, like porn is so much more accessible. We obviously count like OnlyFans as porn, right? Well, like nudes are porn, right? Like I could jack off to my own nudes. That's like watching my own porn, kind of, right?
I guess I've never had that experience, so I don't know.
I do it all the time.
I've never jacked off to myself.
I will just go to my own camera roll.
I mean, I've jacked off to myself getting railed by somebody.
You've jacked off to a video you squirting out someone's load?
No.
But it's up there.
They're close. But not just like me solo.
Okay, well you have an OnlyFans, right?
I do.
Have you been keeping up with it?
Yes.
Good for you. Does it make you any money?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because...
Is that why you act like Big Mama?
Shut up. It's not that much money, but...
You think that I could really be even more Big Daddy if I...
Yes!
Well, now that I
launched
launched my OnlyFans...
It's not even hard. But you do have to, like, get the Twitter thing down, because the Twitter feeds into your OnlyFans.
That's easy. Once I got it, I got it. And I'm Jewish, so money's gonna motivate me.
Like...
Look at me, money. Money.
I feel like you could definitely find something that would be... Like, I think the key to it is...
Find something. Everything I do is
No, I know.
sexy.
What I'm gonna say... There's a million people on there.
Literally,
doing
people
things that are
always...
sexy.
I was telling my friend earlier on the phone, I was like... Because, like, they told me I looked handsome, and I was like... Thank you. I feel like no one ever says that. And then I was like... She was like... Yo, people tell you you're beautiful all the time. And I was like, I'm just, like, numb to it. I feel like people are like...
Oh, my God. So many people tell you you're beautiful. You're
like, at work, people are always like...
she's numb to the... Don't call her beautiful anymore. She's numb to it.
Yeah, call me... Call me, like, cum lord or something.
No, my point was there's a million beautiful people on there, but the reason mine is...
And there's 2 million ugly people making money off it, too. So why is
sitting right here?
Yeah, so why is my sexy
No,
Jewish ass not making money squirting my loads?
But what I was trying to tell you is it's easier if you find something that's like... Oh, my God, I hate this. It's easier if you find something that's, like, very niche to you, so, like, you instantly get a bunch of followers.
That's fine, but you know what's niche to me, baby? I love me. No, but really, I have a lot of, like, I'm gonna do, like, what, like, I have, like, it planned, I like, just launched it, but, like, I'm gonna do, like, one day where it's, like, Snapchat Sundays, so, like, I always do, like, the snap memories from the week, and then so, like, there's tiers to my OnlyFans, so that paywall after paywall after paywall, right? Like,
Joshua taught us that.
Actually, Luna taught me that.
Okay, well.
And
I'm giving Joshua the credit because he was on the pod. So.
I'm giving Luna credit because she taught me a lot about making money with sex. Thanks. But so, like, one of the, like, higher levels, like, you get that. So, like, once a week, I, like, give out, like, my Snapchat memories from the week of obviously me, like, jerking off. And then, like, once a week, or, like, I've started filming videos of me jerking off to my own nudes, which is very that.
You can also do a paid Snapchat. People do that. So, like, you have people directly pay you.
But my favorite part about
Snapchat.
my private story is that, like, I put, like, pretty much everyone on it, and then, like, they can remove themselves if they want, but a lot of people don't because they like to look.
Yeah, but we're talking about making money here. We're not just talking about...
But that's what I'm saying. Like, the Snapchat thing is, like, I'll get on Twitter. I'll take care of the Twitter thing.
Okay.
But, like, my Snapchat is, like, my chance to, like, have, like, kind of have that sexy thing with my friends because, like, I get off on that. Like, I think that's fun.
No, I have a private Snapchat.
Or, like, people, or, like, my friends who try to act like they're not attracted to me and don't want to be with me, but then they're, like, always, like, looking at and respond, like, hearting and, like, whatever my, like, nude stories.
I've stopped using my private Snapchat for the most part. But
because you're making money on OnlyFans, and so why would you give it out for free?
You're right.
Which I'll probably slow down, too.
Why buy the cow when you get the milk for free, they say. Well...
You are the milkers of Melrose. The milkers of Melrose. The mammaries of Midtown. Oh, God. Do you watch porn with tits in it?
No.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That was really fucking serious. My God.
No, I don't.
Okay.
I'm not disgusted by tits. They just don't happen to be in my wheelhouse of things.
Pussy fucking gets it. You know how wild I get about pussy. I just had that dream. Did you see my post about? Oh, you commented on the post. I had this dream the other night. Or it wasn't even the other night. I was, like, taking a short nap before work.
Dream.
Shut up. I had this dream, and it was like, it's like I was sitting, I swear I was, like, in the driver's seat of a car, like, on the highway, like, in the middle of the desert.
This is before we fly off the cliff.
And there's this giant kiwi, like, this big.
Giant kiwi?
Kiwi. But it's, like, a melon kiwi because the shell is, like, formed. I don't know. Because, you know, kiwi, you peel the skin off. But then, like, I was, like, full on, like, like eating this juicy, amazing, satisfying, satiating kiwi.
Okay.
And like to the point where like some of it over here, like when I pulled my face out, was like dribbling out, like slushy, like sex. And then I woke up and I was like, should I go to Sprouts? I was like, what does that mean? And you know what? He told me that it means I should eat pussy.
Who did? Cameraman told you that?
Yeah.
What if it could have just been a hairy ass?
Oh no, it wasn't hairy.
The kiwis are kind of furry, fuzzy.
You know what? It was a really
Just saying.
sexy dream, I think.
Okay.
I'm still.
I had a
high.
sex dream last night, actually.
A sex dream.
Sex dream. I woke up and I was like, you know, when you like wake up and you're like, fuck, and you try to get back into it because it was good. Have you ever tried to do that?
I mean, yeah, I guess so.
You're like,
for
if
sure.
I think about it, maybe I can go back to sleeping and it'll, like get back into it.
No,
it didn't happen.
there's actually a science behind that. It's like not possible.
I can do it sometimes. Like I can be aware of my. I swear, I can be aware that I'm dreaming and control it. I'm not joking. I'm not joking, bitch. But yeah, I did have a really good sex. It was with somebody I know though, so it's kind of interesting. But it was still good.
Not too long ago, and actually like triggered me to write a song, which was really cool because it was a song that like I always knew. This is how we know it's a good episode. I started talking about writing music.
Okay.
It was a song that I always knew. I always knew I was gonna write a song called Mirrors because I have like this fascination and this. I mean, like maybe I like have this like fetish for them because it's a fixation.
Okay.
But there's something about like the realms. I don't know. But like I had a hookup, and it was a client, but I was throat fucking him, and I was thinking of someone else.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
And I was like,
we talked about this. Yeah.
oh, did we?
Yeah.
And I literally wrote like I wrote like a poem that is gonna be a song, and it was like, thinking of you while throat fucking other dudes. Is this really what I want to do?
It sounds like a romantic ballad.
It is. It's a really like
you can catch that on iTunes soon after she produces it.
Yeah. Oh my god, I have to produce more things.
Yeah, can it be a ballad? Is it a ballad?
Never stop.
Can we hear
It's
a
kind
little
of
bit
like,
of it?
No.
Oh damn.
I don't. It's. I think I'm gonna. I do think I'm gonna perform it as a spoken word piece.
Okay.
I think that I want to get back now that I've won my crown. I feel a little bit more empowered to you know, like be me unapologetically, but to an excellent elevated level. You know, I identify. I actually added this to all my profiles. I'm not just Phoenix's Wildest Show Buddy, but like even before that, I am Jewish queer excellence, and I want to wear that as a badge of honor, but also as like something that I strive. It's like a not a checkpoint, but it's like the standard that I want to set for myself is like to be the best version of me that I can be. And like, so now that I was able to accomplish this, I feel empowered to like continue branching out to other things. I have a note in my phone called, am I going to do comedy again? I saw her wince. Did you see her wince?
No, should be the answer.
People think I'm really funny.
You are really funny. I just feel like...
So I need to practice. I need to hone that skill.
Yeah.
I need to exercise that muscle.
Yeah.
I am in the
like
studio.
You're more just like off the cuff funny though. Like,
so maybe part of me doing stand up, maybe part of me maybe part of me doing stand up, it was for sure overproduced. Is not necessarily maybe having like a something light to talk about, and then just trusting myself to interact with the crowd.
Yeah, for sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Which also made me like maybe hosting. They say that those who can't do teach, so maybe I'm a facilitator.
I just caught the comedy show this week, and it was funny because I was in the audience, and before one of them went up, they're like, "Are you offendable?" And I was like, "You can go ahead and try." You know what his best joke was? Something about my shorts being tight, and I was like, that's really all you came up with?
Oh,
I gave you
you have a fat ass.
I was like, I gave you free reign to say whatever
no,
you
here's
wanted.
the thing. Roasting is an art. And that is why I have a very carefully designed panel
is this where
for
we're
your roast.
Spit roasting?
For your roast. Well, those is it spit roasting when I watch those sketchy sex Fraternity X videos?
Probably, yeah.
I mean, yeah, they're like spitting on the hole and taking turns. Right?
No, like spit roast, one in front, one in back.
Oh, they're for sure doing that.
Yeah.
Oh, there's more than one in front and several
and
lined
the
up
pigs
in
the
back.
middle just turning.
Churning it.
Yeah.
Big wheels keep on turning.
I enjoy being that big in the middle.
Right. And I want to be just like one of the people in the crowd.
Okay, yeah.
Having my turn here and there.
Right.
And watching and like probably smoking pot.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
Sure. Have
What?
you ever done porn?
I have a friend who was a porn producer. I think you met him. Jerry?
Yes.
Super nice guy. Had a porn site. It was about big balls. That's like his fetish. And I, am Jewish. So, but no, I never did porn. And but like I do send out nudes and stuff. And now that I'm doing my OnlyFans, but have you ever? I'm not even gonna ask. You've done a porn.
I have.
You've made a porno.
I've done a porno. I hate when people say porno.
You've made a porno.
I've made a porno.
A
Back
sex
when I
video.
did it, they probably were called pornos.
Oh, absolutely.
For
They were filming on like these
sure.
big cameras.
Some guy was behind like a cloth.
Jerking off. While you were sucking off 10 guys in a hot tub.
Yeah, that is what happened. Yes.
Okay, so let's talk about it.
So, back when I lived in Seattle, I was 21. I think I was 21. So, the dark ages. And, like, my friend was like, hey, do you want to, like, go do this porn? It's $1,000, and we're just going to go, and, like, it's not going to be penetrative, but it's going to be, like, oral sex. And I was like, fuck it. Like, let's go pay my rent for this month.
You were like, I love sucking dick and cock.
Yeah.
And I'm poor as hell.
So, like, showed up at this huge freaking house. Like, it was obviously being produced by some guy with a fuck ton of money that really just wanted a bunch of boys at his house. A little sketch. But, like, I came in with my
Sex
friend.
culture makes me
who
cringe.
was, at that time, my friend was, like, way more, like, experienced within the community and, like, knew, like, what to do and not to do. And my dumb, naive ass. There's, like, one of those, like, punch fountains for, like, weddings, and you just put your glass under it. Well, the bitch was thirsty, and I had, like, 3 glasses, and my friend was like, you're not drinking that.
It was Goose. G-U-I-C.
Yeah. My friend's like, you're not drinking a bunch of that, are you? And I was like, yeah, I'm thirsty. He's like, you're fucked. And I was like, what? He's like, you're going to be completely out of it. And I was like,
I want to find this porn. And, one day we're going to find it, and it's going to go on the Patreon.
But they had, like, their entire backyard covered in a tent so that we could be using the pool and, like, had it heated. Like, the outdoor space heated with all these heaters that would be warm.
It was
in
literally
there.
one of those, like, rich corporate people's, like, Jeffrey Epstein
It really
mansions.
was. 100% it really was. In fact, I know that for fact. But...
Not Jeffrey Epstein specifically.
No. But very similar. And
But obviously
there
they're
was,
deep.
like,
Yeah, like, there's things that we don't say on the pod, but, like,
Right.
it was for sure, like, big corporate...
Yes.
Trafficking young boys and drugging them and getting them to stay the night.
Stay after they
and
did the
do whatever
porn,
they
yeah.
wanted.
And then they made the money off the porn as well.
Yeah, but if they wanted to make more money, then they could take extra drugs and
Yeah.
Get-
So, like, it ended up, like, 10 guys sat around a hot tub, and I just, like, me and my friend, like, just serviced them all in a circle until it was over, and then I was
You
like...
love a spit roast.
I was so uncomfortable. I was like, I am leaving.
Would you do it again?
Would I do a porn again? Yeah. Not bad.
Would you recreate your porn
Oh my
one day?
God.
Like when we have lots of money and like our own manner, like would you recreate your porn for the metaverse?
Sure, why not?
You heard it here, folks. And I'm gonna let you know that very, very often in our personal lives, when we're talking, I have to use the phrase, I can pull up the pod. So
It's true, yeah, for sure. But I was like, I'm leaving. My friends stayed, and like a lot of them stayed, and I was like, I think I took like I had to call an actual cab because back then there was no Lyft or Uber.
yeah, like when you have to like call the cab,
Yeah.
they'd tell you like an hour and 43 minutes.
So I'm standing out in
You
front of
wait
this
there.
house like this, just waiting forever for this cab to get here. And it cost me like $100 because I had to go from like Bellevue back into Seattle. And yeah.
Honestly, like the reality of the porn industry is like so disgusting and cringy, and like, but that's also the reality of like sex culture, and it really it makes my skin crawl. And like maybe because for me, like I was so sheltered from a lot of that, like I'm very privileged. I've had a few like traumatic and troublesome experiences, but like there are just like some things that just like make me fucking cringe and like make me feel sick to my stomach. And that's just like all like it all I feel like so much of that happens in this industry.
Yeah, for sure.
What's like would you ever like direct porn? Would you ever make a porn like aside from like what you've already done on your OnlyFans? Like we have a friend who did a porn called Harry Potter. And I
forgot about that.
And he actually contacted the guy who originally did it, and that guy was willing to give us the rights to it. Right. And I want to make it like a whole series, like the rest of the film series, and like incorporate like all different layers of like the Malfoys, so like a daddy son thing, or like have like Luna Lovegood be like a trans girl. Like literally like just like make it like the full spectrum of sexuality. Yeah, like a real like fantasy sexual wild.
You're on something there.
I'm gonna fucking do it, you guys. I'm gonna do it.
Where are we gonna produce this at? We're gonna have to come up with a whole new
No, we're gonna have to do the whole Hogwarts set.
Oh, perfect. So we're never stop working, is what you're saying.
I am not just Phoenix's wildest show, Pody. I am also its most dedicated workhorse.
Great, that's awesome. I like it. But sure, why not? Produce some porn? Why not?
She says that now, but this bitch is already tired of working as much as we do right now. She do not want to.
I'm on the verge of quitting everything.
You have used. I'm not gonna. You used the phrase recently several times. You're like, can you make it bigger so that I can just be paid to be your assistant?
Yeah, seriously.
You're like, I'm tired of this shit.
I am. But we're gonna keep going.
Absolutely. Wow.
Well, on that note, I think we covered all the porn topics we came here to cover. And on that note, I'm Whitney Stevens.
And I'm Yo-Yo Blackfire. And this is Unstable.